Alright YouTube, so I ordered me a KBD Bodykit for my S13 coupe. It's actually a hatch body kit, but I got just the front bumper and the side skirts since the hatch and the coupe differ in the rear bumper. So I'm just going to order a rear bumper from another company since KBD doesn't carry one. But basically, yeah, I got me my front bumper and side skirts from KBD. So we're going to go ahead and get this open so you guys can get an idea of how, it comes packaged and kind of what you're expecting in the mail. So, and then I'll also follow up this video with an install of the bumper on the car. So yeah. And then as far as the shipping, I did it took about a week for it to get here. I was supposed to be updated with a tracking number, but I didn't even get the tracking number in the mail. It just showed up at the doorstep. So, but yeah, so here we are. First thing off the get-go, we got these side skirts. These side skirts are folded in half, so you kind of get an idea of, how big. And this box was pretty big. I'd say it was about 4 foot tall by, or I wouldn't even say, roughly about 4 foot tall by 2.5 foot. Anyways, here's the first side skirt. Right here on the inside of the side skirt it says KBD urethane, which is pretty awesome that they got their logo on the inside of the side skirt. But from everything I've heard, you're supposed to just let them sit out in room temperature, and roughly about half hour everything will flex back. So anyways, here's one side skirt. We got the other side skirt folded in half as well. It's pretty awesome that they're able to do this. You rip it off at the track and you're good to go. It's definitely going to be worth a little more money spent on something like this than your average fiberglass kit that just they grenade and blow up when you touch a tire or anything. So and here's the craziest crunch right here. We got the front bumper, and it is rolled. Yeah, so this will pop out. Like I said, I'm just going to give it some time here in room temperature, and it all should pop out. But yeah, this is how they come. So this will give you an idea of what to expect. This was my S13 front bumper. Okay, so this is what it looked like as I just took it out. Things folded in half, hot dog style or hamburger, if that's the way you want to go about it. So yeah, I'm gonna let this stuff sit, and I'll get back to you guys once it's fully laid out and expanded to what it's gonna expand. But yeah, this gives you an idea of how flexible this stuff is. I would like to see you guys do this with your OEM Nissan bumper and not crack it. So this is pretty impressive. This definitely shows if it gets ran over, you're going to have to respray it, but you should be good. So anyways, like I said, I'll let this go ahead and fluff out, and then I will get a video of once it's all expanded. And then alright, so it's been sitting here. I just cooked a pizza, so it's kind of warm in the kitchen, but it's been sitting here for about, I don't know, I'd say 45 minutes. You can see the side skirt starting to straighten out. Still got a little bit of a bow in the center, but I think it's just because it's not hot enough in here. The bumper is starting to uncurl. So I'm gonna go take it outside and put it in front of a diesel burner and see if it'll start to puff out a little faster. Alright, so it's been sitting for about I'd say like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours out here in front of the heater. I just got a propane heat or diesel burner over there. But anyways, it's popped out pretty good so far for what it is. That corner still got a little bit of a bend in it. I'm gonna let it sit overnight, and it'll pop the rest of the way out. I think it's just because it's super cold here in Idaho, but side skirts are out. There's just a little bit there in the middle from where it was folded, but like I said, tomorrow it'll probably be all buffed out, but that's about what we got. Alright guys, so they've been sitting in here for a day now. The bumper is just about all popped out except for one corner over here. It's still the same corner from last night. Mind you guys, it's been super cold out here in Idaho, so I mean, I bet once heat is applied, it'll pop out a little more. You could tell where it hasn't popped out right there in the corner. It's just a little, I'm trying to get the light on it. Right there in the corner, just a little bit. But anyway, that side popped out just fine. I really like this bumper. I'm definitely stoked to possibly throw it on this weekend. But yeah, I'll definitely get some shots of it on the car. And then also the side skirts had a little bit, you know, of shrinking to do from where they were folded in half. But I mean, other than that, super stoked. Kit looks good. Today we are going to be just mocking up, putting the front bumper and the side skirts on the car just to get an idea of how it's going to look. I'm not going to be mounting it in this video because I have some fasteners, the quarter turn fasteners. I'm not sure what style I'm going to use just yet, but that I'm going to be using to mount the front bumper. Side skirts, I may use them depending on how the bracket setup would be, or I might just use like a self tapper or something. Not sure. Still waiting on a rear bumper for the kit. But yeah, I just want to put the front bumper on and the side skirts, just put it up to the car so you guys get an idea of what it looks like. The car that these are going to be getting put on is a 89 Nissan 240SX Coupe that used to have an SR in it, but at the beginning of the year, or at the beginning of last year, I'd say 2017, my SR blew, and I went ahead and threw a 5.3 Vortec in there with a T56 from an 02 yeah, it was an 02 Camaro. So that's basically the setup. You know, nothing special, it's all stock. I got the CX pan down there. It's all dirty, so that's what today I'm gonna be doing before I get the panels on, is just gonna be giving the car a quick pressure wash, and yeah, I'm gonna line up the panels. And then obviously these fenders are junk. I got a new set that I'm gonna be putting on it for this upcoming season, but I just kind of want to give you guys an idea, you know, on kind of fitment of the kit, and you know, just kind of things I'm gonna do to mount the kit to the car. So yeah, that's basically what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it washed up, and then we're gonna set it up on. And this is just a little update on why I'm not using this style of fastener for this front bumper, because the little O-rings they give you, which I've replaced numerous times, they tend to crack, and that rubber is garbage and doesn't hold for too long. So then leads you to doing ratchet stuff like this. This is a wire hanger that I was using to hold my front bumper on so we can go to Mexico. So you know, just a little tip, or you know, thought to think about when you go with fasteners like this, that you're gonna have to be replacing those fucking O-rings all the time, and it's pretty annoying. But yeah, so what I'm gonna go with, they basically have an insert that I'm gonna bolt to the back right here, and it's gonna use a flathead, and it's gonna lock in with the setup. So flathead twist, and I'll be able to lock the front bumper and secure it all the way around. So that's just an update on why I'm not using those fasteners. I don't want to ghetto mount it and then not be happy with how it's mounted down the road. So it's popping out pretty well. So just giving you an update on the side skirts. So they've been sitting in here with the burner going, and I mean that thing gets pretty hot. So got the burner going. Like I said, they've been sitting in here. I haven't had them propped up like this. I just thought about this today, but this middle where they had folded it to put it in the box, you know, it's just popping out, and I was having troubles getting it to go back in. And I had been sitting in here for about an hour or two each day with the heater on them, just laying on the ground, trying to get the plastic to pop out. Mind you, it is super cold here in Idaho. It's like 30, 40 degrees. So, but this one I found what is working is I got just a 5-gallon bucket and I put it upside down and it's gotten rid of the bend. So now I'm just letting it finish up before I mock it up to the car, because I don't want this big old gap to be on there for you guys. So just a tip, and I'll go ahead, this one's probably done to go ahead and put on the car, but I'll show you guys what I did. I just set this one down right about where the bend is, and I just set it up right in front of the burner, roughly around there. And yeah, that one should start popping out. From what I've found, the plastic just needs to be heated. See, I took this one off the heat, and now that it's resting off to the side, it's kind of getting it back up. So that's my only thing with these side skirts. I'm chalking it up to it being super cold. But I'm going to try to take these to work and get them sitting under the heater all day. To see if it pops them out anymore. But you know, that's just one thing I've found with these side skirts. Other than that, I love the way the bumper fits and sits on the car. So I'm going to go ahead and take one of these side skirts and get it set up next to the car. Also, this is another thing we got going on. This is going to be another video if you guys are interested in diesels. This is a 24 valve Cummins that we swapped engines on and found a little issue in the truck. So I mean, if you guys are interested in diesels, check that out. Rough mocked up, and I mean, it's for something I literally just taped on, like, it's looking pretty clean. I mean, and then as far as wheels go, these aren't the wheels I'm going to be using. I used to have these wheels there on the front, but actually I didn't used to, I mean I still do, and those were the wheels that were on the car. The car is going to be painted a dark purple, like that Integra back there. It's going to be kind of going similar like a plum purple. Anyways, as far as fitment, I'm really stoked. Those side skirts came out like they look really good on the car, and that's just like taped on like I said. So rear bumper coming soon, and then I will also make a video of painting the car purple in the garage. You can do this yourself. Cutie Pie, do you approve of this body kit? Yeah? Yeah? That's a yes from her, so that's a thumbs up. Alright guys, so I'm just going to be giving you guys a little bit of a sneak peek of kind of what to expect to see of this upcoming year of 2018. One of the next projects we got going in the shop is this Miata here that has been tubed out. We just put forged internals inside it, and yeah, I mean it's got the ARP mains, ARP rod bolts, the Manley rods, Wyseco pistons is bored over. NA for now. It is going to be boosted at some point of this year, and this is the Buddy Trace, so it's got the Sleepy Eye mod on it. But yeah, it's tubed out, and this is going to be one of the other drift cars to be seen this upcoming year on this channel. Another car you guys will be seeing on this channel is this purple hatch. It is an S13. It's got the hydro setup in it and harness bar. This is my cousin's drift car. It has got RB25 Neo with a cinder track fab manifold. That turbo is going on a 2J that I have going in a Lexus, but it's got the Freddy manifold, and yeah, it's got a window scraper in there, you know, the window scraper mod. But yeah, this is an RB that you guys will see videos uploaded on as well, and hopefully some footage out of it on the track. Kind of just giving you guys an update of what we got going on this upcoming year. So if you guys want to see some cool builds, like and subscribe my videos, and yeah, we'll keep this content coming. So as far as this is another one we got coming up here soon too. This is a CB7 Accord. The Miata I showed earlier, this is his brother Taryn, and it's got a CB7 in it. The motor has also been rebuilt, but the timing gear backed itself off and it jumped time. So now we're going to be going through the video on kind of what to do when the timing belt jumps on this engine, the leak down test, compression test, and then possibly switching out the head if it needs it. Basically getting this Accord back running. So I mean, this is another project in the midst that you'll be seeing on the channel. Here's some side projects. I mean, if you guys are interested in this stuff, leave it in the comments and I'll get some videos of it getting worked on. These are some mud trucks that we run. K5 Blazer, Ford, Dodge, just got a 440 in it. This one's got a 440 in it as well. But these are the mud trucks that we race. I can get some footage of those if you guys want to check out stuff like that. This Dodge right here has got a Cummins in it and a 12 valve Cummins, and that is getting thrown in my Ford. That's going to be the tow rig for the 2018 season. Over there, let me get zoomed in. It's a 93. Damn, the focus on this camera sucks. I'll maybe loop back around to it. But it's a 93 Ford that I'm going to be fumming swapping, and that's going to be the tow rig. But more or less, I want to get you drifters out there. Kind of some more footage is what's coming up of my own projects. Back here, and I know the wheels are hideous. I had some cleaner wheels on there, but I sold them to the Miata owner, Trey. I sold them to him for his Charger. So now I got to get new wheels for this, and I know this thing is beat up and it's going to be a drift car. that needs a rear quarter panel. Quarter panel was bashed in, but the interior is all stripped out on this. It's got the wood grain, it's on coils. Like I said, those are just temporary wheels. The bay has been painted gold. It's getting a 2J that I currently have in the shop just chilling. It's going to be getting painted black. And yeah, all that this car is lacking is a W58 transmission or either R154. So if you guys got one of those at an affordable price, possibly with a clutch, let me know. I may be interested if you're close to Idaho, or you know, if you can get it shipped affordably, you know. So that's another project that's going to be coming up on the channel. And then this one, this car, I hope to see this car open soon, right? This car is getting an LS. We have the LS. This is my cousin's car. He's just lacking the transmission. And basically, yeah, he needs to do like fix that trunk latch or some trunk pins, but that's one thing. But this car is going to be pretty super clean when it's done. It's got the gentleman's body kit. These wheels are garbage. They're just spares. This car has been tubed out by Charles at Center Track Fabrication. You can check out his videos at Hometown Fab on YouTube. But yeah, this car has been tubed out, and it is going to be getting an LS this upcoming year. So that's another thing to expect, is seeing this car. And you can see, I mean, it was slammed with some pretty fat camber. That wheel is obviously, like I said, a junker. We just got sitting on it. The projects, this is where the projects sit, but that camber gang. But yeah, this 240 is getting its LS. Sorry about the wind. I know this video audio quality is gonna be garbage because of the wind. But yeah, that's that car. That's getting the LS. It's already in the shop. Like I said, all he needs is a T56 or a CD09. He's in between which tranny to go with. So if you guys have either of those, go ahead and leave a comment. That'd be awesome. You know, maybe we can find something like that nearby to get this car up and running. But yeah, this has got the gentleman's body kit. Fenders are rolled. I mean, this car is gonna be sexy. I'm super stoked for this car. I'm jealous on this one. That one's super clean. Alright guys, so sorry about the wind today. The audio quality was super garbage. If you guys if you guys watched the video all the way through, I appreciate it. If you want to continue seeing the content that I just showed in the previous clips, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. I will get that content up as soon as I get it recorded. Big things happening in 2018. A lot of drift plans, so just keep updated on the channel. And yeah, if you like what you see, like I said, like, comment, subscribe. You guys have a good one.